Hello again, I'm Mauro from the Sandalj Trading Company, and I'd like to continue our journey along our traceable coffees of 2014. Another very special lot that we bought today is a Guatemalan lot, and this lot here comes from the Finca La Merced. This finca here is found in the San Martin Jilotepeque area, and which is found in the municipality of Chimaltenango. Very nice coffee. Of note of this coffee here is that it is grown at a very high altitude. We're talking about 1,750 meters above sea level. Not only that, but it is harvested and grown, it is shade grown, and it is shade grown under the Grabilea trees. It is harvested during the period that goes from November all the way over to March, and is composed of various varietals. The varietals used in this coffee here is Bourbon at 65%, then we have the Pache at 30%, and the Típica at 5%. This, of course, is, like many other Guatemalan coffees, a fully washed coffee. Okay, so let's go into the physical appearance of our Guatemala La Merced of our traceability project. As you can see, being a fully washed coffee, it has a very nice bluey color, very well selected, uniform color, which then goes and translates into a very nice uniform color roasted bean as well. As you can see here, the roast has developed very well, typical monk's tunic color, and the screen size is actually quite important for a Guatemalan coffee. We found 80% of the greens over 1718, which is quite remarkable. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Sandalj laboratory, and we will continue our analysis on our Guatemala traceable coffee, in other words, estate coffee, from La Merced Finca La Merced. I've just been presented these two freshly extracted espresso cups of this. The tall one, as usual, is our unsugared cup, and the short one instead, the short wide one, is the one we are going to sugar. First of all, we will just examine the crema. The crema is a nice golden brown, and I also have to say that it has a very nice texture, thick texture, snaps back very, very quickly, which means that the complexity of the crema is good and long-lasting as well. Even in the other cup, it's the same. Now let's just see how it handles the sugar. The sugar we'll put in the lower cup, as we were saying before. And I can tell you that the crema does withhold the sugar for a short moment of time, but it does withhold it, which means that the intensity of the crema is good. Let us move on and go and analyze the value of the fragrance of this coffee. Okay, definitely you can pick up a nice caramel type of fragrance coming out there. Caramel with some fruit notes, maybe. This obviously prepares you for what you'll be tasting afterwards. Now, moving ahead, going straight on to the actual cupping itself. As usual, we will start the cupping with the unsugared cup. So here we go with the unsugared cup. And now the sugar cup, where we give our final judgment. Okay, what one can say immediately is that the body is, let's say, a medium body. It isn't a particularly strong body, but definitely what is of value here is the acidity. The acidity is quite evident, and the acidity goes towards sweet citrus fruit. So we're talking orange, we're talking mandarin, we're talking things that are quite pleasant on the tongue. Not only that, but you can also pick up some floral notes coming out there in the flavor, and a touch of spiciness as well, which goes and enriches these various elements of the coffee itself. In the aftertaste is beautifully nice and sweet and clean, and you can definitely pick up a liqueur type of fragrance coming out, something like marsala, which is a very sweet Italian wine, something like marsala and caramel. So sweet, clean, and very pleasant coffee indeed.